got Luffy ambition, king of the rappers, the mission.
What's going on, gang? It's Murado Music with 3-piece TCG, big Pirates TCG, and 2D. I'm bringing you another cuss-free, all gold, everything. Oh yes, smash the like button, finger pop that subscribe, turn on the bell, and go down in the comments. Let me know, what am I doing right, what am I doing wrong, what would you be doing differently? I already see some things, but let's get into it. Okay, so on the last episode of Dragon Ball Z, we were playing Goldie Roger, right? And we were saying no promo, no problemo, right? Question mark. And that was this one. If you guys missed it, you know, this is the one I was talking about, KOP. Actually, no, this wasn't, because we just got rid of the Goldie Rogers, went for New Gates. Okay, cool. Well, and after I uploaded that video, I got notified by my dog, my brother from another mother I ain't met yet, Logan commentate in the comments of the last video, and unbeknownst to me, the conversation went on in the Discord, and I'm like, yo, you know, but I've been working a lot. God bless. Yeah. So saw a video saying we're getting the Roger promo in December. I said, what? More for your buck? Said, yup, confirmed. And what do you know? There's my guy right there. Now, this is a full art card, and I do appreciate that. I really hope that it is some foiling. I would like some texturing. I would like them to re-release it and maybe, you know, give us a different art or what have you. Something, because this card is going to be a pivotal card for Purple moving forward forever. This is our Gecko Moria. I don't think it ever leaves. So anyways, after that, at the end of that video, I played one more just a slow and control match against Ace, and I said, so what? This goes hard. It's a lot more fun again, okay? So let me get into the list, talk about the changes I'm already thinking about making as I look at it. It's really this guy right here. But anyways, let's talk about the list, and then we'll keep going. All right, so what are the differences? So this is the tried and true KOP right here, okay? And, you know, Shanks is your win condition. Of course, you've got a couple other things, right? But now, and they've gone away from that. They don't use the Big 10, okay? The Crazy 10. Okay, but here with us, we said, you know what? I want some of that, okay? Break me some off of that big time, all right? Now, early bird special, we want to go ahead and search out our Shanks, right? Turn 2, we've got 4, 8, 12 cards that can ramp us. You've got to be kidding me. Turn 2 is either 3 Dawn or 4 Dawn. Understand that any one of these 12 cards can ramp us. Does that make you, wait, not that one. Does that remind you of anything? You know, 12 cards that can ramp you, you're going to get ramped. You're going to get there, okay? So, anyhow, we're going to ramp early and often. Now, after that, we're looking into just the mid, maybe drop this, etc., depending on how many times we ramp, what have you. But I want to just skip to dessert. I want to just skip. Actually, this is the meat and potatoes. This is the steak, okay? Because we ramp so fast, right? This is how you get down. You know how your leader ability, if you have any Dawn cards on your field, give 1 Dawn card that would be added during your Dawn phase to your leader, right? Okay, and if you have 9 or less Dawn cards on your field, give this leader minus 2k, right? Okay, cool, we got that established. What happens is this. On the turn that you hit 10 Dawn, you've got 1 attached to your leader, and then you still got 8 to 9 up. Okay, depending on where you're at in the curve, etc. That's the turn you drop this guy. That's the turn you drop Goldie Roger promo, okay? Because what they're going to do is they're going to take you to a 9k leader, okay? 9k body, because you got 10 Dawn cards on your board, right? So now you're 9k, you're going to swing for 10 because you got 1 attached. Cool. The turn after that, you've been 9k for that whole defense. They had to deal with you. Great. Another one. Okay. We're going to drop 10 for 13k. Strong. Tied for strongest. One of the strongest, actually. Only Goldie Roger has this. Yeah. Your leader's effect and effects of your characters without type including Roger Pirates are negated. So he is negating your leader's effect. So now you're 7k for as long as his body is on the board, okay? Now, on play, Dawn -3. Up to one of your leader gains plus 2k power until the end of your opponent's next end phase. So that's again a whole nother turn of you being a 9k leader for their offense, right? Anyways, then give all of your opponent's characters. This is the big one. This is the big one. Minus 2k power until the end of your opponent's next end phase as well. So you effectively become an 11k leader as far as your opponent's characters are concerned. Your opponent is not minus, your opponent's leader is not minus 2k, but everybody on their board sees you as an 11k leader, all right? Absolutely bonkers, all right? And then after that, we're not done yet. We're not done cooking yet, because then you're gonna go from 7 to 9, right? Okay. Then you play Silver Swaley. Silver's Rayleigh, aka Swaley. And what are they gonna do? Now remember, you're not gonna automatically have a Dawn attached to your leader, so you're gonna have to do that yourself. Okay. But then you play Swaley. He does his thing, right? And at the end of your turn, you're going to go from 9 Dawn to 10 Dawn. Do that thing. Do that voodoo you do so well all over again. Boy, they better have all the red rocks ready. I mean, yo. Okay, so that's it. What I would change moving forward, I think that Usohachi's here because if I'm 8 Dawn or more and I'm trying to close out a game, I can just like drop him, right? But realistically, because of this card being out there towards the end of the game, this is not going to be the finisher that we need. It makes me just want to say, you know what? Not even thinking about it. Just go ahead and do this, because if you got 8 or more, this is going to get rid of all of your Bonnies, your Rosinantes, what have you. And even if they're protected or whatever, it's going to proc those abilities, right? And now we have just about an all Roger, what's Sanji doing here list. Okay, Sanji's here because, you know, at any point in time you can drop him. He can take a life, help swing. We like him against Emu mainly, right? Because we keep hitting them with those 7s, right? Big body swings. And it also allows you to proc your Goldie Roger win condition. And yeah, so there you go. But anyhow, yeah, because this is, remember, this isn't an on play, right? And so you could play him out on, you know, 10 Dawn, use Sanji's ability, go from 1 life to 0, and now 7, and then 13, if nothing else in the world, right? And they gotta have the cards. But yeah, so great list, a lot of fun. This guy reminds me of my dog JT Anarchy. It's just the orange beanie. It's just the orange and the menacing smile when a new case comes in. But shout out my dog Jonathan. We are going to be busting open a case together. It's going to be me looking like this and my dog looking like this. I'm going to have orange beanie and straw hat. It's coming to you guys. It's coming to you guys. Be ready for it. In the meantime, before we get into those smashes, all the music you're hearing here is going to be coming from your boy. I've been rapping since I was 10 and I got into production and engineering. I'm getting back into it, got a new computer. More music coming to you guys. kdesign.com. Use the code 3PCCG to get 25% off your entire order. Then if you want to support the gang, join that 3-piece Navy, dog. Come on down, be smashing and finger popping, putting on that pressure, or big city hooping for the whole shebang. I really do appreciate you guys keeping this boat afloat. Also, if you are going to be buying some cards, some cardboards, do come on down and click that partner TCG player app. And now it ain't no fun unless we all get some. And now we all get some. So I really appreciate you guys doing that. Just another way to support the channel. Without further ado, though, we got a bunch more Roger matches, and I haven't seen this yet, so this is a lot of fun. And I mean, yo, let's go. All right, gang, so we are gonna start it off with Santa Luffy. We've been good. What is we about to get for Christmas? Okay, so we're gonna start off with a search, and what do we got here? They're going first. We chose to go second, yeah, because we know how they get down. Now I'm going back and forth between, do I want another one of these events or do I want to have just a buggy wuggy? All right, now I opt for the event, and we'll just see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. I'll tell you what, man, being a 7K leader and having one Dawn active. Change your life. All right. So now we're going straight Douglas bullet style. I'll tell you that right meow. Swinging 6 to 5. Oh, yeah. Okay. So they're at 5 Dawn. Now, this is where they can start really developing. And, okay, they got a Cavendish. Cavendish is something that I'm running. I think I was running one of or two of in one list. And then I think I took them out of my latest one. You guys would have to verify that for me. But I can tell you that he's a great card, and he kind of keeps the agenda moving. He's just not searchable, and he's not able to be protected by by their leader. That's enough on them. Look at what we did. So I told you guys we ramp once, right? We're going to see the card, and we had every option in the world. But then we dropped my guy Scoop. All right, the Poopa Scooper. We dropped the Poopa Scooper, and now we're drawing all these cards. And let me get my hand in order. Goodness gracious. If we can get a Rayleigh, we're big city hooping, okay? The official big city hooping. This is crazy, dude. This is crazy Rayleigh. They drop a Tashigi. I don't know how I feel about that Tashigi being dropped, because I'm going to be real. Look, here we go. Here's the agenda. And we got this round, all right, coming up. We got another round. And then, yeah, we already drew one card, yeah, for this round. But we got another card to draw. And then another card to draw to find Rayleigh. And if we do, let me tell you, this game is going to swing in our favor so hard. I'm actually kind of surprised that Goldie Roger, like the All Roger package, hasn't been more explored or more like, I guess more, I was going to say lucrative. Successful is what I mean to say. Anyways, right now, absolute no-brainer. We're dropping this. Here we go. Now, Douglas Bullet, he's going to go down to 4. That's fine. I'm still swinging a 7. And my guy, he dropped his Zoro. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to drop that Zoro. The only questionable thing I've seen from them so far is I can't understand why you would drop a Tashigi in this matchup, just because I don't have anything to... I'm not going to remove your cards. I'm not going to KO your cards. I don't know. That's a 2K. But look, I'm going to tell you something. When you're looking at 9, 10... 7, 9, 10, 13, and you're going to have some more coming your way, I'm going to tell you right now, that 1-2K ain't going to do it. That 1-2K ain't going to be what makes or breaks it, right? So anyhow, here's the big turn. Here's the big turn. This is when they're supposed to really put it on me, right? They've got all the Dawn in the world. They've got their big Zoro, but what do you know? I'm 2K above Zoro. 2K above. Zoro getting no love. Bars, dog. I mean, yo. Somebody's Blue Chew didn't come in. Oh my God. Yeah, we can't let that happen. No. Sanji and Shanks. Sanji and Shanks immediately. I'm messing around. Yeah, Sanji and Shanks immediately. Now they have to attach one Dawn so that they can use the Dawn for what have you. They're gonna have Bonney. Now we don't have Homeboy unfortunately. We're gonna swing 6 there. Just poke. And we still got 3 life. We're feeling great. We're feeling the way Santa Luffy wants to feel. Santa Luffy wants to be at this point in the game like this. Here we go again. Now, unfortunately, no, it doesn't matter. Because our leader's ability is negated, we are going to be able to play another 10 drop Goldie Roger. That's right. Marvelous. Okay, now go ahead and swing there with Big Roger. There we go. And I'm telling you right now, oh, we're going after their big. Oh, I mean, you just got to give me a blocker or tell me the game's over. You got to give me the blocker or the game is more than over. Again, I'm a 9K body this time. So at least this time I have matched their I've matched their, you know, whatever. It's an even swing. It's an even swing. They give me the blocker, of course. And this is just insurmountable odds. At this point, this is in-game Roger. I don't think anybody comes back from this. I don't think anybody. He could have this. He could have a Zoro as a lovely sixth alternate on the field and also drop a 5 elders. There's nothing nobody's going to do, you know. Daddy's got the belt and you're about to get it. You can talk about it as an adult in therapy. Tell them all about your big T trauma. But right now, you're going to have to take it. There's nothing nobody can do to save my guy right here. Yeah. Yeah. See that? The card right there, that's the belt. The belt's coming off. That's the belt. I need y'all to see the belt coming off. Where are we at? We're not going to look at the card no more? That's the belt. Oh, schnazzle. That's the belt. That's the belt coming off. I know what that means. I know what that means. It's raised in the 90s. I know what that means. All right. So 10 to 12, we let it go. We're not worried about it. If this is all they got for us, we're definitely not worried about it. If this is all they got. Still thinking about life. I'm not seeing the board development. I'm not seeing... Yeah, okay, so you got that. We're going to drop another one. Oh, yeah. 9 to 5, Dolly Parton. Working girl. Okay, 10 to... Well, now we can get him out of there. Look at this. We're just clipping wings. Clip, clip. There we go. Oh, keep him alive. All right, cool. Just get him down to 0. Doesn't even matter, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't even know what to do. I don't know what matters. All I know is this. They're not going to kill me this turn. That's an improbability. Okay, it's impossible. Yeah, I can just give him divine departure scoop. There we go. Okay, again, we let him go. And then that's all you can do. We can't drop our Goldie Roger. That's okay. It doesn't matter. There's literally... They can't block 11. Okay, so you got to block there. You can't counter out of 11. Can't counter out of 13. And that was just going to be even big city damage. I mean, look, when I swing 9... Excuse me. I swing 11, 13, and then I'm about to swing again for 18. That's big city. You should not be able to swing this big. Anyways, let's keep it moving. That was incredible. All right. Okay, so... Oh, we're a little in. We're a little in already. I hit them for 1 damage. It looks like they're going first. I can tell you right now, I like going second, so if I got the choice, I was picking second. Now, we already ramped, let's see, 6 to 1, or yeah, we have 6 down to play with. We can ramp twice here, actually. Actually, we can ramp twice here, but we don't really need to. We don't even need to, though. Okay, we're going to search. We don't need to grab a third one, in my opinion, but we do, okay. And we had a pretty good search there, right? We could have got a 2K. I think maybe a 2K would have done best. I don't think you need 3 Goldie Rogers to finish anybody off. I think with 2 rounds of Goldie Roger, kind of like the 5 elders, you should get it done by then. It should be done by then. Okay, so we decided to just ramp once, keep the counter in our hand. Why? Because it doesn't change anything. We're going to 9 next turn, or what turn? What are we going to? 3 plus whatever. I don't know. I assumed that we were already going to be close to 10. Well, we're just going to drop a Goldie Roger. Yeah, maybe we did mess up. I'll have to see. We're at 8. Yeah, that's okay. We're at 8. What I was saying is what I meant to say is there's no point to going to 9. Because if we ramped twice, we would have been at 9. Anyways, now we're at 10 Dawn. Yes, there we go. Big body. Swinging a magnificent 10 to 5. All right. 9K body for the turn. Next turn, it's Goldie Rogers shenanigans, okay? they've got a wish on every star that we do not draw into anything. Well, we can ramp ourselves, but we don't want to. We want to play big bodies, but they really got to hope we don't see our Swaley. And also, we are down to 1 life, okay? All right, Sanji, okay, cool. It's not what we're looking for, but guess what? We already got what we're looking for. Boom. And we have 1 more turn to draw that card, by the way, which we are running 4 of. Now, their whole board is -1 because Sabo naturally is going to plus everybody by 1, which is knuckin' futz. I love that Marcus is utilized in this list. I think that's crazy. We're swinging 10 into 6. Their Sabo wants nothing to do with that. And now on their turn, it's right back to 2K, -2K for everybody. They get another blocker out there, -1K, and we're all but untouchable. Literally, like, you're not climbing the 9. You'd have to invest all of your Dawn, right meow. That means no waxing fist. And you guys remember, I don't know what video, if it was the last one or the one before that, but man, my guy had all 9 of their waxing fist. Actually, for every fist, every little E that Frankenfurter had out there, that's how many waxing fists they had. They were waxing us off. We're not letting him go at all. It's crazy. Even if they swung 10 at our leader, we just give them a 2K. Bonanza crazy. All right. So now we're at 9 Dawn. And unfortunately, we don't have any big swing. We don't have any new development. We are still 7, right? So we're just going to swing 8 there, see what that does. We're going to bust them up. We're still going to bust them up. We don't need to do that. Swing another 8, and we're just leaving Dawn up because we're 7K body. And we're gonna do our thing. Now we're definitely gonna get a blocker out of this. Yeah. Okay, they get rid of Thunderdog done did his Thunderdog done put in work. You are free to go to your hot pot, your K-pot, sir. You are free to go to that. Now they got a rusher and they got okay. Hey, we can be touched now. We can be touched now. So let's live accordingly, okay? But is this going to be enough for him? I think that I can take this hit and really entice him. We got 10. Yeah, maybe not this one. Oh, we don't got to take any hit. What am I talking about? Why would I? I like the drama. But yeah, obviously I like the drama. So we're going to take that there. We got a 2K. Boom bop. Look. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. That's the rope-a-dope style. Rope-a-dope is coming to you. Next time you see the rope-a-dope style, it's going to be in my GP Luffy update. And boy, howdy. Let me tell you something. Big shout out to Jared for clapping cheeks with that green-purple Luffy because that done changed my life. I play it a little different than he does, but he made me say I need to go back to green-purple Luffy. Anyways, next match. All right. Next, we're going up against a Bonney. Now, Bonney is, from the makers of hand hate come life hate. You got to hate something, right? It's America. Anyhow, they're going to do their thug dizzle. And we have nothing to ramp with, but it's just turn 1. Don't worry about it. We got Douglas Bullet coming up hot and ready. We're going to take our first life, and now we got options, okay? I would like to go ahead and just get rid of that card. There's no reason to have that card out there. I should have swung first, naturally, but I like to live dangerously and have that happen. So learn from me. This is always an educational experience. Learn from me and don't do that. Don't do that. All right. Swinging 7 to 5. I'd take. Yeah, take it. Okay. Now we just can't attack. Why not? But this time, hey, look. This time, we got something to brewing this time. For the first time. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my golly wash. We're going to have Goldie Roger into Goldie Roger into Swaley into Goldie Roger. Big city hooping. Putting on that. Pressure. I can't wait for it. Now, see, Busty Hussy Stussy, I see her with the wings first, and I'm saying, you know what? I'm thinking you were a bad influence on our Nico Robin and a bad influence on the Boa Hancock. 7 to 5. Yeah, we don't need to go to 1 just yet, and we don't need all 8 of our Goldie Rogers. I'm actually a little surprised in my decision to wind up getting rid of both Goldie Rogers there. Yeah, that's not something that was necessary, but we did, you know. But look, we're at a state right now where we're just cleaning up the board. We're doing everything now. We got the 1K, and I'm sorry, but like it's gonna look like it's spoken for. It is getting a little nitty gritty. Don't get me wrong. It is a little nit and a little bit of grit, but they don't swing with their jewelry, Bonney, which I have to believe that's because they just flat out didn't want to lose their jewelry, Bonney, next turn. I don't know. 9 to 5 Dolly Parton, 9 to 5 putting in overtime, and we're getting a lot harder to hit because they didn't bleed our hand last time, and so we are 9K and we got 2Ks in our hand. They decide to develop. I don't think that's going to do what they want it to do, but that's okay. Yeah. All right, so now we're going to go right back to 9 again, okay? I know I did the Silver Swaley just to put on that pressure. I know I did Silver Swaley to put on the pressure and to, you know, like more attacks now. But yeah. Swinging 9 to 5, you got to have it. Okay, swinging 13. All right. Now you have to beat me. And it's looking good for him. It really is looking good for him. But they go ahead and they swung. What was that? Hang on. Did they swing 8? Is that why they quit immediately? Oh, you swung 8 into 9? Yeah, that wasn't going to work, Jack. So let's talk about it. Did they have lethal? They might have had the game, actually. I think they had the game. If they would have did 11 there and 12 there. So 11, I would have went to 12. And then they would have swung 12, and I would have went 11, 13. Nope, they didn't have the game. Nope, they didn't have the game. I think that some people, like, when they quit in a certain fashion, I think they kind of like, no, now obviously they just wasted a swing here, right? But dang, it's crazy to know that even though, you know what I mean? I don't know. Let's keep moving. All right, now look out, gang. Here comes the big bad from last time. Actually not performing like the big bad of old, but we decided to go ahead and shuffle that back. What was that again? Yeah, we could shuffle that back. We could do gooder than that. And now we get our Swaley. Okay, so last time we had all the pieces to the puzzle. This time we have all the pieces to the puzzle again. We just didn't play them in the order that I would have liked to play them in. They're gonna go ahead and want to rush us down 9 to 5. Okay, Dolly Parton, we got it. Let me go ahead and ramp. Yeah, and then I can do that. Yeah, 7. Yeah. And honestly, I'm thinking of doing a little searchy search and grabbing a 2K because I got a handful of bricks, dog, and I need to ramp next turn. There we go. The bullet would actually be able to be swinging, you know. I'll take a 2K just in casers. I can tell you right now, to me, ramping next turn is more important than having a 2K. More important than countering out even. I'd rather take a life at this point than miss a ramp next turn because it's really pivotal. However, having that 2K in hand that also ramps super flexible because if I draw now, I have a 2K that if I draw into a Douglas bullet, well, great. Now I can play that and I still have this 2K. Boom! There you go. I was thinking that my ideal play would have been the scoop. Because you're going to scoop me up some cards, and I'm going to get rid of one of these bricks, and we're going to keep it moving. But, c'est la vie, dog. Now, they played out a Nami. They're just not drawing good. They're not doing it. They're not doing the thing. They're not doing the thing at all. I see 7 cards. Okay, there we go. Now we're at 8. Okay, and okay, so they got 2 blockers. They're mitigating. And this is why I was deciding at one point to go ahead and go for blue purple Luffy, because when blue purple Luffy high rolls, they just don't lose to anything, right? But when they mid roll, you can mitigate it into, you know, something special. Outside of that, if they brick up on you, that's it, you know. Now here we are. All I needed to do was ramp one more time, and I did. And now we're gonna be able to play Goldie Roger, go to 9K, have one Dawn active, Seshwali, okay? We do Silver Rayleigh. We do Silver Swaley. I don't like those waffle fries. Yeah. I think I would have rather been a 9K body. Yeah. I get it, but like, do the thing. Be a 9K body. They couldn't get rid of anything. All right. We take that hit. Right now, they really are in no man's land. They really are in no man's land. They do Red Rock, Silver Swaley, and that's fine. But like, there you go. Now we're gonna give them 9. We do have another Swaley to drop next turn. So whatever they want to do, they just got rid of a Red Rock, which is crazy. All I'm saying is if we would have Red Rock last turn, we wouldn't have even taken a life. I mean, if we would have played Goldie Roger 8 cost promo. So, no promo. Yeah, so they got the 06 Sanji. They're going to Red Rock again. They're going to Red Rock again. Okay. Hey, OP11, you got to run 5 Red Rocks. They used to run 5 gravity blades. Now the pros run 5 Red Rocks. I get it. That's the Jonas tech. 6-6 on Fox 26. Okay. And we're right back at it, gang. We are right back at it. Okay. So they're able to counter out of everything. We are right back to 10, and we've got another Goldie Roger hot and ready. So what are their choices here? Because they can't have a third. Okay, now we're getting into the Sanji business. Okay, just bottom deck something. Why not? And you can't even swing. Yeah, that's right. You can't swing. I mean, you can, but that's a skill check, whatever. And now it's our turn, and we're just gonna be big city chilling. A little bit of flexing on them boys too. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of flex on them. We're too big and too beefy. Cartman diet. Beefcakes. We got them down to 0. Oh yeah. So now these 9s are on their tippy toes trying to swing 7s at us. Now that was a good that was a good pudding. I mean, yo, we were chilling. We had 8 cards in hand, 9K body, 1 life. We were chilling. But we've got blue purple Luffy acting out of character. Now they got a lot of cards in their field, in their hand, but they can't do what they want to do, right? There's no swinging going on. 0 pressure coming from that side. Yep, that's not gonna do it. If we had another Goldie Roger, that would be what we would play. Excuse me, the rush of, well, no, we couldn't even play the rush right now anyways. I think it's time to, I think we want to be 9K again. So we're gonna go ahead and test that. We're gonna go ahead and check that temperature, right? Okay, see what you got for that. And realistically, I could swing 13 now. See what they have if they block, and then consider just running it. You know what I mean? We decide to... Oh, no. This is what happened, gang. This is what happened. We swung first. They decided to use their giant. Now, when we drop ours, we're not at 10. They're not at 10. No 9K for us. All right. First big mistake of the game. First big mistake of the day. 13-9. You're going to give me a blocker. Or you're going to give me that card. If you... Oh, you're going to give me the cards. Cards. I thought you were going to give me just Mihawk. Okay, so now they got to go for game and they got to know it. We have 1 life to give. Oh, that's easy. 2-2Ks. Okay. That's not so easy. And we are saved. We are saved? We are not saved. We lose. Good day, sir. They pass? Hey, yo. My man. No taste for the no taste. No, they said, hey, yo, I can't risk it. I can't risk it. You got a 2K. They knew we had a 2K. No, it was a brick. It was a brick, bro. You gotta go for that. Come on now. Hey, they used all 3 Dawn though. They used all 3 Dawn. I didn't pay attention to one thing they did. I just laughed all the way to the bank. Oh my God, though. Yeah. Now I want you guys to think about this. We made it. We didn't win. They lost. I did not win that game. They lost that game. You get the difference? We did not play optimally. We should have now. But check this out. If I was a 9K body, if I'm a 9K body, then we definitely survive. There ain't nothing they can do. No, that's a 2K. That's a 2K. You know what I'm saying? 3 2Ks and I'm out. See ya. I don't even take a life. I don't even take a life. Okay? 3 2Ks and then we develop and we do the thing. The fact that we could beat them either way is absolutely knuckin' futz. Okay? So again, learn from me. Make sure one of you has got 10 Dawn. If you're going up against a blue purple Luffy or anybody that runs events that may be able to minus their Dawn and you don't have 10 Dawn, drop that card first. This is the one time it's okay to drop cards before you swing, okay? So just remember that, all right? Nobody's busting these guys up off the trigger. Let's keep it moving. Okay, what about the rush down though, right? Because Rayleigh is still very viable in OP13 because of the matchup they have into Emu Limu. I have not lost a match against Emu with Rayleigh yet. Rayleigh moves way too fast. Now here I'm making a bit of an interesting decision. I'm playing a 2K to have a card to swing, but I think I would much rather have the 2K in hand on defense. Because I got Thunderdog right there. Had him before I played Sanji. That's going to pop Nami. And the thing about Rayleigh, I feel like Rayleigh wants to rush you down. But you rushing down Rayleigh isn't necessarily on the agenda, on the menu. It's not necessarily what you should be doing. They're a 5 life leader. It's kind of hard to jump out the building on them. But that's what we decide to do. And I'm looking at it like, you know what? This Sanji is going to be a blocker. And that's how it's going to really serve its purpose. No, they don't care. They're going straight for my face. They know I made a mistake. And that's that. And that's and that's jazz. So grab me a 2K, please. Let's go ahead and ramp. We're at 8. We do have too many Goldie Rogers. That's kind of a good thing. Swinging 6 to 5. Definitely not going to use Sanji's ability again. Definitely not. Yes, thank you. Now we've got 1 2K to get us out of one swing. We've got an event to get us out of another. And a divine departure to get us out of a third. That's assuming they don't develop and they swing within that range. Okay? That's assuming they swing 6s. If they swing 7s, we do got 2 answers for 7s, which is great. That is great, you know. But okay, so they are developing. However, it's a Boa Hancock that can easily put the value right back in their hands. Okay, so it's going to come down to, do they want to hang out with Boa Hancock? As much as we'd all love to, we would wind up bricked up. Okay, I think they need to go ahead and use. They already found a monk at aloof. That's fine. If they want to develop, I don't know, but I really think that all of their Dawn should go to my face right now, including the Boa Hancock, because after this, it's gonna get a lot harder to swing at me after this. You know, you got to know what time it is. So I'm assuming they left Sanji up. They know Sanji's not getting any value after this. Actually, he is, because he's going to be able to swing into Sanji for free. Nami identifying as Sanji. Here comes the 7K. Yep. So we got out of one swing. Yeah. Okay, I see it. Ooh. Yeah, we're definitely going to be taking that swing. Well, and then they swing 10. Yeah, this is tough. Okay, though they developed. They developed. Okay. Yeah, I think the move was just to swing at me with the earth. The whole earth. Okay. Going up to 9K and we've got some counter makes me feel good. Before we take out Sanji, please get rid of that Luffy. Yes, they only got 4 cards in hand. See, this is where the tide starts to turn. We're not trying to rush them down, which is why Sanji was a mistake. We don't need to do that. Now the tide's turning, and now we're going to start doing our thing. Okay, so I'm a 9K leader. That's going to be very hard for them to get over. Yeah. If they swung at me with everything, that would be a problem. If they develop at all, that's not going to be a problem. So I'm assuming they're at 9K. They're 9 Dawn, so they could swing 14. I could go to 13. That's not the move. That's not the move. That lets me know you're worried about what I'm going to do to you. You need to make me worried about what you're doing to me. So, yeah, if I were them as a Rayleigh player that I've been, I would definitely swing everything to my face. And then I might get rid of the dog, but I would swing everything to my face and take 1 round of hits and then just be ready to swing again. You know what I mean? Because there's nothing. Okay. Okay. They are doing it. They're doing both. They're doing both. Okay. And they got the Conqueror's Hockey. Okay, good. Oh. Yeah, well, they're not worried about it. They're not worried about it right now. I see it. I see it. I see you, twin. All right. So now we're going to go up here, though. Understanding now that we're locked in. We are locked in. I do think we need to get rid of that Luffy, because I think that Luffy is a problem. Yeah. Well, no, they weren't. They weren't really a problem. They could potentially swing 1K more or a few K more with that one. So I guess that's the way we go with that. Now we got him down to 10. Now here's going to come the 15K swings. Yeah, just search for your armament hockey. No cards to draw is crazy. No cards to draw on this list is crazy sauce. Yeah. They're worried about us. Okay, they're not worried about us. Okay. So we've got to get out of this one. Yeah. And then we've got to be able to finish them next turn, though. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we search. I guess for Divine Departure, I mean, what else can we do? Nothing's really gonna help us here. We don't gotta. If we had a rush, I guess that could be pretty cool. I mean, yeah. Okay, so we can swing 11 a couple of times. They got no Dawn up. Yeah, so let's swing light. Let's see what happens here. If they take here, I can give them another. I don't know. We're gonna have to get the dog involved. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's getting a little cray. Just a little cray. Okay. Okay. We're swinging 5. Just a little pot shot there. Oh no, what's going on? I can't look. I don't want to look. Okay, 7. Sanji's finally out there. Did playing Sanji save the game? All right, dude. It's getting real. They ain't got this. They got 8. They ain't got 8. That takes. You ain't got 13. Oh, yeah. Now look. We had the knowledge that this is a brick because it's cost 2. We had the knowledge they drew that. What I'm seeing here is that they had 8. They had 8. I don't know if they had 8 when I swung 7, but I'm assuming they didn't, because if they blocked out of that, they had to know the writing on the wall. So they probably, I guess they organized their hand, but we swung 7. They probably had this card, but not this card. And so they had to take, and then they got a total of 1 more counter out of hand, or out of life. But I swung 8, and that's exactly what they had. They couldn't do anything, and then you can't do anything against 13. That came down to it. I tell you what, yes, having Sanji out here helped me swing for the game. Yes. However, if I had 1 extra life, I would have been a lot better. So, no Sanji against Rayleigh. We're not rushing them down. Lesson learned. All right, gang. So now we're going up against the mirror. Who's gooder? Who got the goodest version? Is it us or those guys? All right. Now, I'm assuming that everybody's going to be basically rocking the tried and true Shanks method, right? And for good reason. Why not, right? They've got their, okay, so they got the ramp going. We're 4-4 life. We're going to ramp right back. We're going to search. That's a big search. Now we're kind of just waiting on our Big 10 drop. Now, we can search out our Big 10. That Shanks could have bottom decked all 4 of their, well, they're running 6. Could have bottom decked all 6 of their Shanks. You know what I'm saying? And Katakuris and all that other junk. So, anyways, let's see what they got here. Okay, cool. There we go. Now we're down to 2 life. I'm not happy about that at all. 6-6 possibly? Yeah. Huh. What do we got here? What are we working with here? Is this the world where I go ahead and develop? Yeah. So right here, we're developing them instead because we want to be at 10 next turn. We're going to get our big like boost from having our 10 drop. Now, I would really appreciate having my 10 drop played after their Shanks. But yeah, so that's something to think about. Maybe, perhaps, maybe, just maybe, we run not Scoop, Goldie Roger 8 drop just to go to 9 and still be a 9k body that's tough to deal with. Let them drop their Shanks and then Goldie Roger that Shanks for a turn. I don't know. I'm just thinking. What do I know? Yeah, we take. So we're down to 1 life. This is a little rough. Mick Ruff the crime dog. Now, the benefit to this is if we do play them out first and they do play a Shanks, their Shanks is going to be even with ours. So what we're doing here is effectively taking the round off. We don't have to worry about their offense for a round, with the exception of Big Daddy Shanks. But we do have some counter in hand. It looks like we've got, oh, okay, they go Goldie Roger instead. That's definitely not what we're worried about. While they will become a 9k body, as you can see, they can't do anything to our board or our face. So we're good. We basically both took the round off and got around the chill. That's an easy 2k, and we're going to keep it moving. Now's the time where we got to go right back to being a 9k. So we're going to swing 13 at the face first because we learned from last time. And now we get to think, okay, is this the time to go for game or not? We got a 9k body looking at us. I can swing 10k over that, but that is it. And that 10k can easily be intercepted by that one event and just a handful of counter. They've got a lot of cards in hand. Let's go ahead and go 9k. Let's shuffle it one more time. Let's just take 2 more cards out of their hands. There we go. And there we go. Now they are down to 8, back to 9. God bless. Is that 9? No, now they're at 8. Okay, cool. So they're at 8 cards in hand. Here comes Shanks to ruin the day. The plus to that is that they, first off, all we got to do is defend that 8K body. All we got to do is defend that because they're not a 9K body. And this is why we win the late game against this Goldie Roger package, and they're done, and for good reason. So this is what's going to happen here. Yeah, I can swing 9 into 7. That demands 2 cards. You don't have any Dawn open, correct? So that's 2 cards there, and now you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. I can just swing 22,000 at you, and that's not gonna be, you're done. You're done. So that was it. That was it. Not to mention, we draw into Goldie Roger as well. So if we didn't have lethal yet, we could have Goldie Roger, -2 everybody, +2 us. And so we really have to worry about 1 swing, maybe 2 swings. We've got 1, 2, 3K encounter and a life. So maybe things worked out just in time, but maybe it's Maybelline. I don't know. Let's keep it moving. All right, gang. Going up against a how Ro can Zoro. I think I'm liking this hand. No, we mulliganed and we're keeping this hand. I do like it. No, I don't like it. We don't got a ramp. We're gonna have the big city search. We got the search. We're going good. Give me that. We're doing good. We're doing good. I'm feeling good. Feeling good. Yes, we're feeling good. Next turn, we will be able to ramp with Inarashi, right? Little Thunderdog action. And we'll keep it moving after that. Okay, so okay, we take there. I think I should be a little more protective of my life in this matchup. A little bit more protective of my life in this matchup. Yes, indubitably. Okay, but we got plenty of 2Ks. We've got our Goldie Roger. We got our Swaley. We are ramping no matter what. I'm feeling pretty good. 4 life, got him to 4 life. We got the hand advantage. Okay, let's see what they got for us. Now 5 Dawn, you're just gonna do a Tashigi, right? That's all you got is a Tashigi. I still am at 5. What I'm seeing right now is a lot of potential swings, unfortunately. And early in the game, we are a little susceptible to that. That's you know what I mean. It's after like turn 5, once turn 5 hits, we're pretty settled. We're pretty good to go. So right there, I don't want to give them a 2K. I go ahead and take. We get a definite finisher card in that. But that lets me know right there that they are not trying to. Yeah. Give the man what he wants. He's crazy. We're crazy. All right, we get a bullet for our troubles. We get to keep a 2K. Okay. Next turn, we're gonna go to 9K, which really will help. Our cause. Swinging into that 4K body. They let him go. Okay. I could have swung 7. But I guess they got 4 cards. They're probably gonna want to take. You don't want to go down to 3 cards. Oh, they block. Even gooder. So we got rid of that. Yeah, next turn, we're looking at our Goldie Roger. For sure next turn. No Swaley. Please no Swaley. Okay, turn that sideways. Right up the keister. Cavendish is going to be serving that dish. Served cold. So, yeah, block out of this one, please. Because they still got that Zoro. Yeah, counter out of this one, please. Counter out of this one. Counter out of the character Zoro. And take the big daddy angry Zoro. The one with the sword in his mouth. Oh, they both got it in their mouth. Well, those are just 2 crazies. Okay, 7. Get rid of Goldie Roger, right? Divine Departure. Yeah, okay. We got another one floating around. We don't necessarily need that card to win the game. And frankly, we're turns away from being able to use it anyways. Okay, so we've got 9Ks solidified. We are 9K confirmed for some time. They don't swing again. I don't know what that was about. At all. I don't know what that was about. That's weird. Okay. Anyways, 9K body. What are they gonna do? What are you gonna do? Waiting on them. They're thinking about it. They got 5 cards. 5 cards. They got the life advantage. They got the. They got the board. They got the board. No, right now we got the board advantage because we're a 9K body, so their bodies don't really matter. We're gonna have to be able to do something though. Okay, if we can make it through here without taking a life, I'm gonna be very happy. Ooh. If we take it, they can't do anything else. If we counter next turn, they will be able to swing. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I guess knowing that we're doing this like this. Okay. Boom, bop, bing, bang. Okay. I honestly think it's not about Swaley next turn. It's, yeah, it's not about Swaley next turn. It's about Goldie Roger next turn. We want to be a 9K body again. And then, you know, possibly search with Shanks and see what we can get and maybe set up that next turn. But it's getting pretty nitty, pretty gritty. We're not worried about their board. As a matter of fact, if they invest 4 Dawn into their Tashigi, it's 4 Dawn for their Tashigi, 5 for their Cavendish, 6 for their Zoro just to touch me. So we really don't have to worry about the board. We're more concerned about these big city swings they could be throwing at us. We don't have any Dawn up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a little rough. It's a little rough. Now, for me, I feel like best case scenario, they develop a blocker and try to wall up, which would be pretty unsuccessful. Yeah, I feel like it. What I'm mainly worried about right now is them just big city swinging. So, okay, they do get a blocker, unfortunately. And note that these guys got -2, but these do not. So don't think you're getting out of any rushers. You know what I'm saying? Okay, 10 to 10. That is great. I think we give up. Yeah. Okay. So me today would have. I guess it's all the same because I don't think I should have given up 2Ks. All right. Yes, play Roger out. Okay, we're back to 9, and we will be able to play another Goldie Roger next turn. My question is, yeah, going for that one. Okay, so we're going to go for that one. They don't have a blocker. They got to give me 3 of their 6 cards. They let that go. Now we're 10 to 5. I imagine you take the life. 13 to 5. You can block. They take the life. Okay. We got 1 counter. I mean, we got 1 Dawn active. This is not doable for them, unfortunately. Yeah, I would have loved to see some divine departures or something else. If we had if that Silver Swaley was a divine departure, I'm gonna go ahead and say we can get this game. We can walk off with this game. Right now, I know that I can get out of maybe 2 attacks, but it's the big city swings that I'll be worried about. Okay, they got all 10 of their Dawn back. Yowza. Yeah, that's rough. And those laws can't be turned sideways by Rayleigh either. So let's see how we get out of this one, gang. If they load up, oh, yeah, let them go. You swing again, and we can get out of that. Yeah. Huh. Now this time we can play this Goldie Roger. Yeah. We're good. We're kind of really good. We're as good as we could be. Shanks into Hiyori, yeah. Man, I'm always going to think the same. Yeah, play out Goldie Roger minus everybody by 2. Okay, we're I see what we're doing here. Swinging 10. Yeah. Swinging 10. Okay. Swing 13. No. Wrong. Absolutely not. You swing 13. Then, if they block, you swing 17. Yeah. Now the last horse has crossed the finish line. Yeah. No, they're not going to let that guy go. No, I don't think they do. Oh, they do. Yeah, that was the big city mistake. Okay, so we could have took this game. Oh, and we don't have one up. Oh, come on. So if that was a 1K counter, we would have won the game still. Come on. And they disconnect. No GGs were exchanged. Yeah, okay, gang. So look, I'm not trying to be a poor sport, but we had that game when we blew it. We go back here. Before we played this. So they got out of that. All right. You got to understand what we're going for is game. And for some reason, my brain at this point was still thinking about survival, right? One more turn. And we almost still did. Maybe I got a little spoiled. But look, check this out. 7, 9, 11, 13, and then 14, right? What have you. So that means they got to have 4 2Ks, and then this still has to be counter. No bricks. At this point in the game, highly unlikely. So they block. Cool. And now we say, fine, now I'm going to swing 17. 7, 9, 11, 13, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17. That was the correct thing. If I would have just swung this first, collected data, because am I not going to swing with it? Am I not going to swing with this card? Am I going to go this turn and am I going to develop here and not swing? Absolutely not. So swing first anyways, and then figure it out. No, I thought that I wanted to swing 9 and 13 for game. Nah, not against that many cards. Anyways, that one could have been won fairly easily. And then the fact that we also countered to the exact counter was also adding insult to injury. Let's keep it moving. I don't even need to see Zoro anymore. All right, gang. Y'all know we can't make a video OP13 without either playing as Ace or playing against Ace, okay? You gotta have your Ace. You gotta have your Ace face on, okay? Ace is the place with the friendly white beard, folks. Speaking of, here comes Izo. Got a 2K there. We're gonna play him this time. We're gonna play him again. We're gonna let it ride again. We're not scared. We ain't worried about what happened last time. Okay. They swing 9 there. We're gonna be able to ramp. That's good. And get rid of that Izo. Oh yeah. Big city value. Inuyarashi. Go ahead and take the life and swing again. You know you want to do it. Do it. Okay. Now 7 doesn't matter to 6 because that's all they got to do. Or 7 doesn't matter to Ace. That's all they got to do. But I digest. They still got another card out of their hands. We take another hit. We can ramp again though. We're 7. We're gonna go to 9, and we can ramp. I say we play that guy. Yes. Draw me 2 cards. Give me the big one. Okay, cool. The big one. Get rid of a 1K counter. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2Ks in hand. That's 10,000. 10,000 in counter. Character counter alone. Not to mention the one cost event and the divine departure. Now, we're not quite out of the hot water yet. We're gonna have to take one of these hits, and well, we don't have to take any of these hits, but we do take one, and we're gonna block the other. And now it's time to rope that dope. You got to be careful against blue, though. You got to be careful against blue because they do have access to homegirl. Yeah, they do have access to pudding, and pudding would be disastrous at this point. Um, huh. Yeah, it's all the so normally 7 is all the same to ace, right? But in this case, it would have been better to still swing at ace because it would have still had to get rid of a card and not just simply give me a 1K counter. Now I feel like I'm a little into it, and so I said, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and get 2 cards out of them, or a life. They give me a Whitebeard, and yeah, see, so like, if I would have put that first card on ace, then maybe we'd be looking at a little different story here. They can't touch me. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is right there. But guess what? Oh, it's about looking at my Gucci. It's about that time, y'all. 9-6. Hey, you still gotta have to give me 2 cards, 2 fat ones, 2 fat ones, 2 big old round ones. Oh yeah, they take. We like it. We got Goldie Roger in our hand. One step closer to closing this game out. Closer to closing this game out. Closer to closing this close game out. We ain't got to worry about Yamato. I don't think we should be worried about their leader. Newgate is a plausible swing. How was our... I'm sorry. Oh, because he was taxed, so we didn't swing with him. Okay. Another tax. Tax for everybody. All right. That's not going to work. Little skill check. Okay. So now I can just drop this. Yes. We got the counter. They could swing big twice. But. B-U-T-T, but. Oh. We could swing 13. I'm thinking about swinging 13. You think they got it? They do got an event. We intern? You think we intern? What would you guys do? Comment down below. What would you do in this situation? Pass? Or just swing twice? We could swing twice. Heck. We could swing 3 more times if we use Sanji. Sanji get an ability. We pass. Ooh, we pass. All right. Better be able to do it. We are 9K. Right now, I'm liking that they're playing Otamas. Just burning Dawn. All 5 of their Otamas come out, and that's the game. Okay. If they would have swung 17 twice, let's just be real. 17. I take the first one. I take the first one. And then for the next one, I can go to 12, 14, 15, 17. I think I drew this, so this would have to be 20. And then you can't swing with anything else. You lose Good Day, Sir. No Dawn active. And now they got 2, 3, 4, 5. Call it 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13K encounter. 13K encounter, that's a lot. But we're swinging 10, 10, 13, and 17. So, no, they don't make it to the next round. No. 10, 10, 13, 20, 33, 50K. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. 50K going to the face total. They just don't have that much done. Nobody's got that much done. Keep it. All right, gang. Going up against a Shake Your Bon. All right. Man, we are all... This is back to back to back, too. Yeah, we got our own little regional going on here. Now, what did I see? I don't think I saw what I wanted there. Yeah, I saw what I wanted. Just only... I don't know. That was good. That was a good hand. I got 3 blockers here, but I had 4 rampers now, but I had a ramp, and I had some bigs. I don't know. Oh, maybe I did have, I think I had buggy. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and take, we're kind of looking for that. We're looking for our pieces right now. And we had a friend comment in the last video, friend of the channel, commenter say that the lack of searching is what troubles them about Roger, right? And I hear that. I've heard that from friends and etc. That it's the lack of being able to search. However, when you're a 5 life leader and you don't mind taking your life, and a lot of these cards you don't need to see for 2-3 rounds, it's gonna come down to a good mulligan. You know what I mean? I hate to say that, but it is what it is, right? We can't have it all. If we get another searcher in this list, it's gonna be rough for everybody. Speaking of rough for everybody, it's rough for all of us right now. I would have really liked to have seen a Goldie Roger, one of my 4 Goldie Rogers, one of my 4 Swaleys. So it's turn 4, which means we've drawn 3 cards organically and taken 2 life, right? No search. So we've seen 5 cards, and we haven't seen one of our 8 drops. And that's just tough. That's tough. I forget. We could look up what the hyper geometric calculator, what the odds of that are. But odds are we should have seen one by now. But we do see Goldie Roger on time. That's great. Gonna go ahead and swing there. It doesn't look like anybody's gonna. Yeah, I don't think there's any way for them to get their dawn up and rest anybody. And I know they would love that because they really need to rest Goldie Roger and shanks him. Shank him. That looked a little different on the screen. I was doing a knife, not a... Okay, stop. We're done. Okay, so they freeze there. Now we really need to see that guy right there. Never late. Better late than never, but never late is better. I will forgive you this one time, though. We messed up. Oh, no, we didn't mess up. Okay, good. We gave the Dawn to our Goldie Roger instead of our leader who can't attack anyhow. So now we're getting a 9K swing, and we will be going back to 10, and we will be able to play our the biggest big in the game, right? I got the board. No, yeah, I got the board. I got the bigger cards, right? We got the life lead. They got 8 to our 7. Got 7K body. I'm just feeling good. Carrot can't freeze nothing. Nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. Give me Inarashi. Put that Rashi in her. All right. There. I don't like over countering. I could just take. Yeah, that stuff always stumps me. I always don't know what to do right there. I guess I can give them a 2K. We decide to take. That's good. Now we can give them the event plus the Thunderdog. There we go. Now they got to make the sadistic choice because they're okay. I was gonna say if they do have a Hornies, they do have a Horny Jones. It ain't gonna do it. It ain't gonna do it. Now we're gonna swing 13. They're gonna block for 2 Dawn, which is crazy. But guess what else is crazy? We're right back at them, dog. How long do you want to do this? If I get another Swaley, I'm calling the One Piece police on myself. I'm turning me in, and I don't know what's going on. I'm asking them, what are they going to do to me, Saj? What are they going to do? I'm sorry, but I love the movie The Mask. Okay. So we don't get Swaley, but we will be a 9K body again. Swing 13, and they get to rest the 13. Don't you love Bonney? Don't you love her? Isn't Bonney the coolest leader ever designed ever? Get out of here. 9 to the face. And give me another 9 to the face. Okay. Now we just got to survive. We've got 2, 4, 6K encounter plus a 3K. That makes it 9 plus a life, plus a 9K body. I'm feeling pretty good. If they turn that Mihawk sideways, it's Dunsky Doodles, okay? Now here, I'm definitely wanting to give him that 2K. Give him a 2K, please. Yes, give him the 2K. See what I'm saying? Usohachi's also just like nothing at this point as well. Yeah, you did have the Hody Jones. You did have the Horny Jones, and you didn't want to do anything with it. I don't blame you. All right, gang. Y'all ready? Big city development. Here comes that big city pressure. Oh, yeah. Swing with a 13 for the game. For the game. Do I get a GG? No GGs. No GGs. Boink. No GGs. What do they have? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So they didn't even get out of that one. Then there's going to be another one. It was just too much. After that, it's 7, 9, 10, 13. I'm having way too much fun. Yes, you can put me down. JT, put me down for copies of these as well. I am playing Roger. We are playing. We heard it here first. We're playing Roger. Keep it moving. Beat Bonney. Oh, we're playing Roger. All right, gang. Here we go. We got us a. They chose to go first. We got us an Emu, Limu. Okay. Now, very interesting choice. I chose Goldie Roger over our Goldie Roger. If anybody knows, let me know why. I'll tell you why. You had your chance to pause. Those were my only 2 Goldie Rogers in that search, and so I said I would rather have 1 and know I got 1 for the rest of the game, and know I also have 3 of the 10 drops I will find in time, versus being in this matchup knowing that I will never see another Goldie Roger for the rest of the game. Here we are. I already have a 10 drop, and we keep it moving. I guess from life or something. Anyways. There we go. We're exchanging information, exchanging ideas. Very exciting stuff. We got to ramp once. If we can ramp again, which we will, we're big city hooping. Now, I imagine they're going to want to swing like 7. I imagine they're going to want to get rid of Saint Swirly. If not, I would like to play the dog on that. The dog on that. I don't know if we got it, though. Okay, we're waiting to see what they're gonna do. They swing 6 into our 5. We could take. Yeah. Oh, that's the guy we really like to see. Yes. Put a 7K body out there that they can't bop because he's 6. And now we're really hooping. Oh, yeah. Now, do we need 3 Swaley? I think I'd rather have a counter. Oh my gosh, we keep all 3. Wow. Okay. Well, we're going to play one now. We play Goldie Roger. We play another one. You know what I'm saying? I see why. We would rather take a life than keep that 1K counter. You know, because we do have counter out here. All right, we're getting there. So here's an interesting round for them. They can do a 4 and then a whatever. And this is where it's going to be pivotal for them. How are they going to handle that action? We should see 2 cards though. Busty Hussy Stussy. Just trying to hold up those memories in the trash. I feel her. It's gotta be hard. It's gotta be tough. She tucks her tie underneath and like has the tie up tight. Maybe that helps. That doesn't help. The poor girl. She's going through it. We got Marcus. He can pop. Yeah, he can pop bullet, but that's it. They're gonna get these 7K swings. I'm telling you right now. They're gonna get some. They're gonna get some swings. I'm giving him a question mark because at this point I'm like, hey yo, let's get it going. What are you doing? Squeeze my fingers. Tell me what. Smile and tell me what day it is. Okay, so they drop a Swirly, and you know, all right, what do we got going on? Yeah, okay, swinging 5. Give them a 1K. We can stay extra healthy. That swinging at 5 means that we can take 1 round of their buffoonery. Now, it's turn 4. And think we're going second. So they're not even going to be able to do their thing next turn? Unless I'm mistaken. Okay, they got that, of course. Who doesn't? Swing 10 at them. Are we going to get that blocker? Yes. Yeah. So that would have been a good round to actually be aware of how much Dawn they have and drop a Silver Swaley instead, because I would have been able to swing, 7, 8, whatever, and a 9 and get them down to 0. Play my 10 drop Goldie Roger the next turn and get them out of here. Just get them all the way out of here. We opted for something else, unfortunately. So I'm going to give them that 2K. If they decide to swing at that again, that's their business, but then they won't have any Dawn up for defense. And they're going to need a lot of defense. So here in this next turn, I can tell you I'm going to be swinging, and I want to see if I can get them down to 0 before I play that. Oh, no, Barbara Rayleigh. I'm sorry. Yeah. You know what's crazy about this game? They don't get to see their thing. We didn't see our thing either. But I think this thing is over. I think this thing is over. It is over. I'm sorry. Count to 10. You just didn't get to. Didn't get to count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They had it ready. Looks like they could have got rid of this to have all the pieces ready. Yeah, they were ready, but yo. And then so what happens? They play that out, bing bong boom bop, and then I play this out, or just this, really, just this, and the game should be over. Yeah, no, the game would be over because I would play this. I got them down to 0 life. So 2 ways I was gonna win this. They play this out. Cool, I survived because I have 3 life, which is crazy. And I do have, 1 counter, whatever. But anyways, I play this out. They got to hold 9. They got to hold 10. They got to hold, you know what I mean? They got to hold some stuff. 7. And then a 13. Or I played this out minus their whole thing. Take the round off. Let's go to just a list, man. I'm done with this. Well, there you have it, gang. Yo. I got rosy cheeks. It's getting warm in here. I need to turn on the AC. Ah, man. I don't even know what to say. A lot of fun going against the Shmeta. I mean, what do you guys think? What do you guys think at this point? Is this the way to play? Has this been slept on because of the lack of the promo? And by the time the promo came, they were already on something else? Does he not have pupils? Is those are just all white eyes M. Bison style? I don't know. Can this card draw this leader since he's a Roger Pirates? I don't know. I'm at a loss for words at this point. I think this... Wait, if your character type including would be removed from the field, you can add 1 Dawn. I don't think that's worth it at all. Yeah. But I think we're good, man. I think this is a great list. We could be running some blocker here. How often are we at this point, though? You know what I mean? Like, I think this would have helped here and there, but I really like just seeing more cards. Yeah. Yeah, no. I mean, there's some other good cards, don't get me wrong. If your character KO'd, you may instead trash this character instead. That's cool. We got Mama Toki. This could be played, but yeah, I think this is it, dude. I think this is it. 4, 8... Is this a 2K? It's not. 4, 8, 12 2Ks. 12 2Ks gets it done. There's not even an option for another one, so you got to throw a 2K of your choice in there and just be ready to rock. So yeah, man, it's all Rogers and Sanji. You got to have a cook. That's how I would run it, though, from now on. Anyways, too much fun. Thanks for hanging. Love you guys. Love yourself. Respect yourself, respect others. Do remember to smash that like button, finger pop that subscribe, turn on the bell, go down in the comments, let me know what am I doing right, what am I doing wrong, what would you be doing differently. Very interested to hearing you guys, what you guys got to say. Is Roger going to be one of your mains? Did we already crack the all goal everything? You know what I'm saying? I think we did. I think we did. Anyway, it's been Marauder Music with 3-Piece TCG. Bear. Pirates TCG. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the support. I will see you guys in the next one very soon. Peace.
Stuck up in it, stuck up in it. Stuck in it, stuck in it. I'm stuck in the game, fucking it up with the gang. For the love of the money and fame, I can tell I never could change. I said I'm stuck in the game, fucking it up with the gang. For the love of the money and fame, I can tell I never could change.